Why Team Ninja destroyed the entire franchise with Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. It was supposed to be better. It was supposed to improve. Unfortunately, none of that happened. Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is a bitter disappointment and not worth your money if you already own Dead or Alive 6 for the PS4. Let me explain why in this video. On June 25th, 2026, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round was released for Steam, Xbox Series and PS5. I pre-ordered the PS5 version and had high hopes. Team Ninja promised a lot: better graphics, the transfer of Dead or Alive 6 PS4 DLC purchases, smoother gameplay. Unfortunately, not everything was delivered, but let's go through it step by step. Let's start with the graphics on the PS5 version. Except for one battle arena, namely Lost Paradise, it was absolutely identical to the PS4 version, and that visual upgrade is only noticeable if you switch to the graphics mode, not the performance mode inside the game. Now let's check out some of the other arenas. As you can see, there is basically no difference between the PS4 version to the left and the PS5 version to the right. Next up, the smoother gameplay on the PS5. That just isn't there. The animations and the controls are also identical to the PS4 version. Yes, they're not bad. The animations look smooth and the controls feel precise, but it's still a letdown when something is promised and not delivered. Well, it's complaining at high level, sure, but it's still frustrating. However, the biggest disappointment for me was the promised transfer of DLC purchases from the PS4 version. I'm glad the costumes for the different fighters were carried over, but two characters are missing. Characters I bought for the PS4 version, them being Mai and Kula. They appear in the character select menu, but you can't actually select them. I'm hoping this is only a bug that will be fixed in an update, because I don't want to pay another €10.99 per character or €20.99 per character plus the costume pack. Now, is this game worth buying? If you already own Dead or Alive 6, definitely not. The few improvements, basically just the one arena, are not worth the price. Just keep playing the PS4 version, you're not missing out anything. If you don't own Dead or Alive 6 yet, go ahead, it's still a pretty solid fighting game and it can be a lot of fun. But why do I think the franchise was destroyed? Simple. Team Ninja and Bandai Namco are essentially betting on Last Round's success to decide whether Dead or Alive 7 will happen or not. And if Dead or Alive 6 Last Round continues to be implemented this disappointingly, I don't see a future for this game or the franchise. I hope you had at least a bit of fun watching this video. Let me know, what do you think of Dead or Alive 6 Last Round? Are you also disappointed with how it turned out? Tell me in the comments below. I'd also really appreciate a subscription and a thumbs up or a small donation on Ko-fi. That means a lot to me and motivates me to keep making videos. Thanks for staying until the end. See you in the next one. Bye bye.